Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Stonehearth in our Ascendancy playthrough. Finally got rid of that ladder that was just kind of floating over where the tower used to be. And things are going pretty well. Today is Monday, and this is the day that the first Darkest Dungeon episode went up, actually. So I hope you guys give that a look, see if you like it. Might take a little bit to get really rolling. I've got a lot of it recorded because I'm enjoying it, quite frankly, but you know, if the first episode seems kind of slow and boring, give it some time. That's basically the tutorial for Darkest Dungeon. So anyway, but yeah, I've really enjoyed having that. I kind of got into a rut where we were really just doing Stonehearth and Stonehearth-like games, by which I mean Life is Feudal. So having Darkest Dungeon going is real nice. I'm really enjoying it quite a bit. I hate that this group has archers. You guys suck. Alright, well, we should be okay. Now they're kind of away, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, it's nice. I feel like I kind of need that variety. So it's nice to have, and I'm happy I've got it going now. So probably have a few other series at some point, but not yet. I'm actually not really sure what I want to do with Darkest Dungeon. Or not, no, I am sure what I want to do with Darkest Dungeon. I'm not sure what I want to do overall. Because I've got, basically, I want to do Darkest Dungeon every day. I think that makes sense as a daily thing, and honestly I'm enjoying it enough to make enough content for that to be viable. You guys don't have a healer right now. This concerns me greatly. You guys need to get in there. Okay, and then the whole group needs to attack the healers. There we go. Much better. Alright, we're okay now. I think this fight's won. Had a lot of deaths recently, so that's regrettable, but what are you gonna do? Not really much you can do. Okay. No, I don't really need cactus flower seeds, thank you. Healer's gone, right? I'm surprised they're taking so many hits. Oh. That's fine. But yeah, so having... Oh, I forgot a thing there. Tombstone that I forgot about. But yeah, like having a few different games going is fun, like I was saying. So, Darkest Dungeon, pretty much daily. That's the plan for now. It could slow down later on if I if I don't have time to keep it running and I'm having trouble with it, I might slow it down. But for now, I don't really see any particular reason to slow down at all. I'm enjoying it too much. So, oh good, you guys are actually attacking. It's fantastic. You're gonna get overmatched, probably. I think we're probably okay. Alright. Yeah, we're okay. The Veroni aren't doing much damage, so we're okay. Alright, that's good to see. So, yeah, I might slow it down later, but right now, if I can keep it up, and I think I can, having it as a daily thing makes sense. I'm really enjoying it a great deal. It's a very long game too, and it's different every time you play it, so I enjoy that. And it's also an RPG, and I don't really play enough of those. I enjoy the math of RPGs and all that, so it's nice to be able to, you know, get in and play one. Because honestly, I mostly just have 14 and 15, Final Fantasy of course, and I'm pissed about 15, and I don't really have that much time to spend on 14 because it's a massive time sink as an MMO, so I don't really have much. So having Darkest Dungeon to play is really... For whatever reason, I couldn't get into it that much when I was just playing it off camera, but now that I'm playing it on camera, I'm having a good time. So I'm really enjoying it. But the thing that I'm wondering now is I don't know where that leaves everything else. Because Stonehearth, nothing I'm doing is going anywhere. Everything I'm currently putting videos up for, I'm going to continue putting videos up for. But right now the plan is not to reduce anything, and that leaves me with like, I think 3 days a week where I have 3 videos a day, and that is, let me do the math. Oh, I need to, yeah, okay, I didn't realize I was that close up to the limit. Let's call in a guy here. What do I want to sell? I'm going to sell stone. And Verona skin and all this other crap. Don't need it. Sell some more stone. And the windows, which I definitely don't need. And I think that's probably about it. We have a lot of wheat. I need to use that up. Get our chefs working on that. Yeah, we're good. Alright, that seems fine. Real quick, let me queue this up. A sack of flour. 50 and 50, and then let me do some quick math. So the way things are right now, I basically have 7, it's split between Raya's Children and Ascendancy, so, but it's 7, I have Stonehearth going every day. I know I missed this last Friday, but that's unrelated. That was because I was working on Darkest Dungeon, getting everything going, and also work kind of kicked my ass. So that's 20 minutes times 7. So it's 140, and then times 2, because that's Darkest Dungeon, so 280 minutes. And then right now I've got 3 videos for Life is Feudal going up every day, so that's another hour. So plus 60. So 340 minutes divided by 60. It's about 6 hours of work a day. Or sorry, no, not per day, I'm stupid. 6 hours of work per week. And then that's not counting the fact that it's really... Making an episode is not just the 20 minutes it takes of actually recording it. There's a lot other stuff that goes into it. Like, one, trying to find other games to play, which is more of a ongoing long-term thing, but then also, honestly, just trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do content-wise, because, you know, what I have to talk about doesn't just come out of nowhere. Especially some of the better ones, like the early access one I had to put a lot of thought into and think about how I felt about it and what I wanted to say. The Switch one, which was similar to the early access one. Those were different episodes, right? I had to kind of think about those. So it's not too much, but it basically, in the end, it comes out to about another day's worth of work. And then at that point, I have 1 day a week to not work. So that's been a little bit tough, and I'm trying to figure out, especially with classes coming up here and moving coming up here, how I'm going to balance things. But I think once I move, life is going to be a lot less stressful. Okay, we're definitely improving. The military's following our commands now. This is fantastic. So I'll take these guys out, which will be a boon. So maybe we're going to have an easier time now, and we don't really need the wall as much, but that's fine. But yeah, anyway, I'm not trying to get pity for myself. That's not the point of this at all. I'm just trying to explain it. It takes some time, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, does Stonehearth need to run every single day? Could I go down to 3 and 3 and have 1 day where I don't? Probably Sunday, because honestly people don't watch my videos that much over the weekend. Or do I need to reduce, do I need to say, you know what, Darkest Dungeon's not going to be a daily thing? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really would like to do everything. That's kind of the problem. I want to do all the things. And then on top of that, I also want to do Empire. I want to do... Long Dark would be fun to do. There's a lot, like, I think Long Dark would be really good as like a short series, and I think I might do that. But the problem is, it's when you're doing a short series, you're kind of, especially with how small I am, the value proposition's really rough because I have to go get art for that, and like that's a high cost up front for something that's not going to go that long. And that's a little... It's a hard... Let's just say it's a hard sell right now. It's not necessarily a bad investment, but it is an investment. So I have to kind of figure out, what are you doing over here? I have to figure out if that's something I want to do. And I think I probably do. I'd like to do a number of short series, but the problem is getting the art takes some doing. I don't want to ask too much, basically, because I'm getting a good deal right now. But if I start demanding like, hey, I need this, this, and the other thing, and I'm only going to use it like for 5 episodes. That's not really okay. You know what? Fuck it. Just let him go. I really hate this shit. It's so annoying, but whatever. At least he's going to hit a wall. Alright. What's next? Alright, let's put this in position since I misclicked. We haven't gotten punished for this being unfinished so far, which is nice. Got some more made. Good. Guess they killed him because that promotion came in. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of things that I like to do. And I think maybe doing... That's not what I meant to do. Rotate is not R. But yeah, like, I think doing some short series would be kind of cool. It might be nice. I gotta kind of think about it and figure out what I actually want to do, but some short series might be what I want to do. Might be good. I thought I sold those. Am I making more? Please, you better not be. I swear to God, I canceled that in the last episode. Alright. That's fine. Still you're fucking chasing him. I mean, at least you're chasing him back, but holy fuck, man. He went from, like, here, all the way here, down here, and then around. Number 1 mod would be no retreating from combat. You just either fight or you run away. No, you can't do both. Ever. Like, if you pick one, no fighting for 5 minutes. So stupid. That mechanic really needs to be fixed. I get why it's there, but it's like, once you introduce ranged units, it's so stupid. And even with melee units, it's problematic. And then with your own units, it's like, it basically can make a... It makes the wrong side win, sometimes. When they really shouldn't win. Okay, that was just the... That looked really weird. Okay, let's take a look at how our mine is doing. Yeah, we're kind of consolidating. It's going. It's not going quick, but it's going. Let's move this up. Guessing the rest are probably pretty full too, yeah. Alright. Probably just move all these up and then empty them one by one. That one's got space. That one's full. Alright. So yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. I gotta discuss it with the people that I would consider to be my advisors, I guess. As strange, as, like, oddly formal as that sounds, it's not formal at all. They're just friends, but they're intelligent friends whose judgment I trust, and it's mostly Karen, to be honest, so... We'll see, and I'll do some research and see how things work. I mean, I don't know, maybe they'd be good as gateway videos. Maybe that's what, you know, people come in and say, oh, I'm looking for long dark content. You know, it doesn't really matter that this guy only has 5 episodes. It's still fine, you know? And just to be clear, long dark would not be 5 episodes. Long dark, I think, is more in a 10 to 20 range, most likely, but not much more than that, probably. It's a great game. I love it, and I play it off camera periodically, but I don't think it's like an amazing YouTube video. Or YouTube game. Survival games are kind of fun. I haven't really played that many lately. I almost picked up The Forest, but I felt like the discount wasn't quite steep enough during the Steam winter sale to grab it. It was like $10.14 or something. And I've thought about it repeatedly, and I kept thinking about it, but in the end, I don't know, money didn't make sense. With rent going up, money's getting... You know, there's more and more pressure to not spend any money on anything that isn't necessary, and it's stressful, so... Really not happy about that, but... What are you gonna do? That's living in California for you. At least I'm taking advantage of that by becoming a landlord, but I'm not doing that in Northern California, I'm doing that in Southern California, so it doesn't really help me that much. You know, that's really not what I had in mind when I had you guys emptying this. They're just going into the ones right next to it. What are you gonna do? That's fine. That's amusing, though. I think that's actually hilarious that they were doing it that way. I mean, you would, right? That's the most logical... Yeah, we're totally making more. What the fuck, Potter? Stop. What are you doing? I swear to God, I removed that. Did we? No, there's no way that happened. I saved after the last episode, right? I didn't fuck... God damn it. Did I really fuck it up? I thought our military was back to normal because we promoted people. I didn't think it was back to normal because we frickin' went to the last episode's save file. Alright, well, whatever. We're 15 minutes in, it's a little bit too late to do anything about that, unfortunately. Life goes on. No, we didn't miss much anyway. And, you know, game's working better, so... Far be it from me to complain about the game functioning the way that I need it to, so... Let's go for it. And we got our wall up, too. Just making sure that's on the right point. Sometimes you can get misled. Yeah, so there is like a tiny gap, but that's not... That's like half a block. It's just the model. Pretty damn close. We're like 900, 857 away from getting a new Hearthling. So I'm not gonna sweat that too much. Almost done emptying this. That's real good. Empty this one now. Pretty thrilled about that. Kick up the speed to 3 there. Probably should have done that a while ago. Is there anything we really want to do here? I don't think it's time to expand the farms. I don't think we need to do that. How's our crafters going? Let's take a look at that. So yeah, maybe you know what, the next one I should do Empire like 10 to 20 episodes, and because the problem is when I start a series right now, and I didn't really understand this until I just now thought about it, but I feel like it's something that I need to continue indefinitely, and I don't really know how to end a series, except if I feel like it's failing. Like if something isn't failing, I don't really have the balls to end it, I guess is the best way to put it. Which isn't really a good way to put it, but like, and this doesn't really apply to Stonehearth, because I feel like Stonehearth is a different animal. This is, as much as I don't expect it to be long-term, right now Stonehearth is kind of our flagship thing, content-wise. This is what we do, for the moment. Like, this is where the views are. I'm not gonna piss that away. For at least a while. I don't know when I would stop. Because the problem is, periodically, Stonehearth, like, before I'd be ready to stop, I think they get a new patch or something, and there's something to do, so there's very little reason to stop at this point. But, for other stuff where it's like, you know, I felt when we were doing this War of Mine playthrough, I felt really bad stopping it so quickly, but I hated the game. I was not enjoying it. And there's a lot of them like that, where it's like, man, I'm just not having fun doing this, and I can't keep playing that. It's disingenuous for me to do that, I feel, but also it's just not fun for me, and it makes this... Look, I can work basically 7 days a week, because my primary job is overtime all the time, because I'm salary and they don't give a fuck, so they just keep telling me to do things, because they know I'll do them, because I'm a sucker. But, I don't, like I said, I don't mind working 7 days a week if at least some of it is stuff I enjoy. And you know what, I like my day job. It's puzzles. It's like logical, strategic puzzles, and I'm good at that. Especially when I do it over and over and over, like I do at work. So, that's something I enjoy. And this, I can kind of enjoy too, obviously. I'm playing games that I like, therefore, you know, I'm having fun to a degree. So it's not so bad. But if I start forcing myself to play stuff that I'm just not having fun with, not only do I feel like I'm being disingenuous by showing... Because you don't want to watch someone who's hating the game that they're playing unless that's the whole point. It's funny because of that. And I'm not really that kind of YouTuber. I don't think I can do that very well. So I can't really do that. And it's basically just forcing myself to do something that I'm not interested in doing. And I'm not exactly getting paid much or anything so far to do this, so... You know, I'm not really in a position where it makes sense to play something I don't want to play. At all. So I don't. But I still feel bad about ending series quickly because of that. And again, like a really prime example of that is this War of Mine... probably, I didn't feel good about Death Road to Canada. But that one wasn't working that well either. That was... what it was a throwaway game to play on Twitch for a couple days and just relax with, and what I tried to make it was like a series, and that's... It's not too good. I tried to treat it like a proper roguelike, and that's just not what it is. That's fine, it's still a good game, but it's not like a proper, like, Enter the Gungeon or Binding of Isaac. So, can't really stream it or YouTube it like that. But, yeah, I don't know, I'll keep finding stuff. I think doing the shorter series makes sense. I'm gonna have to start looking at that. And I know there's a lot of other stuff that I should be doing. I should be doing DQB, but like that's another one where I kind of feel like I'd be forcing myself to play it, so I'm like, I don't really want to. I know I should, but I don't really want to. FF15 right now is the same thing, even though I beat it, so who cares? But you could still make content for it. There's a lot of games like that where basically if you know that I played something and it was briefly on the channel or on Twitch, and I'm not playing it anymore, odds are I didn't really enjoy it that much, and I don't really want to go back to it. So, what are you going to do? Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the kind of talking shop about videos and stuff. But it's appropriate, because we just started up a new series and finally got some diversity on our channel, so... Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you join us for the next one. Take care.